Never find my way home, yeah.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steven.
And I'm Scott, and this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And what have we noticed? People are canceling things.
A lot.
Yeah. TV shows are going to start getting canceled.
I know, and it better not be any of mine. They keep doing that to me. It's very frustrating.
Really? The ones you get involved in? They
Yeah.
cancel. But some are going to be not canceled, but some are just going to be ending for season finales. Because now the seasons last of like 9 or 10 shows, sometimes 12 shows, and then you have a season finale.
Correct.
And then they come back and do 9. It used to be very formulaic in the old days. You used to have a season, 22, 23 shows.
Correct.
And they'd run the whole season and they'd be done. But now they have a fall finale, and then they have a winter finale, and they have a spring finale, and then sometimes shows start up in the middle finale.
Yep.
And I'm very confused.
Confusing.
It's hard. Thank God for recording for TiVo is the copyrighted name, but thank God for DVRs.
Yes.
Yes.
I love my DVRs. Although, and this is something that I'm hoping somebody fixes really soon, one of the most frustrating things to me is that this is all digital. And I know from being in the business that every time a show starts, every time a commercial starts, there is a signal sent.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no reason why DVRs cannot hear that signal and not turn on until the show actually starts, instead of if the show's supposed to start at 7, but then it's something pushes it to 7:20 or something. It should not start at 7. It knows it's not started yet. I do not understand this. It irritates me because then you have to watch their version. What do they call that? On demand for us with cable.
Yep,
okay. Which means you can't fast forward. You can't even pause on demand. You have to turn it off and go back to My Rentals to restart it.
I know. It's so frustrating.
It is frustrating.
God, what did we do in the old days when you used to have a little clicker? Click, 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 click. And little rabbit ears.
Yep.
And only 7 channels.
Do you know what we did?
We had 7,
we sat glued to the
7,
TV.
9, UHF, VHF.
And we took turns with one person hanging on the antenna and then standing there like this with one leg up in the air. Yep. And then we changed for the next show. The next person would do that.
Unless you had a really bad one where you had to create a chain of people. And everybody was involved.
But also, since a lot of this stuff was live, it never went over. They were strict. If they weren't done, it stopped. You could be in the middle of a Macy's Day Parade. If it wasn't done, the next show started anyway. You didn't see the end of the parade.
Yep. That is crazy. But you know what else got canceled?
What?
Mad Mike Hughes. He canceled his rocket launch. And everybody's like, who's Mad Mike Hughes?
He's mad.
He's mad.
Not like Mad Max mad. He's mad because he thinks the earth is flat.
Yes. And he made a homemade rocket. And
now,
where did he do this? In California.
We're not talking about the homemade rocket that you make out of a kit from the hobby store and shoots up to 2,000 feet and comes down on a parachute. That is not what he created. He created one that he can sit in.
Yes.
And go up and see that the Earth's flat.
And here's some funny things that I think kind of relate to you. You're not there yet, but he was a limo driver. So do I see maybe a bus in the future going to space?
Like on Spaceballs?
Yeah.
Well, that was an RV, right?
It was an RV,
it was an RV.
But still, you can do that.
The limo bus. It's like an RV.
But here's the part I don't understand. His rocket was steam powered.
Yes.
How was flying the rocket going to prove that the Earth was flat?
Do you remember that whole episode before when I mentioned that if you got on top of the Sears Tower with a high-powered telescope and you should be able to see the Rocky Mountains, that should be sufficient? It's because it's all about getting height. If you get high enough, you should be able to see the entire planet if you're flat with a powerful enough.
So he's got to go higher in the rocket than you do in an airplane?
I would assume that is the case.
Okay.
It
just seemed weird. It just seemed weird that. That's just us being frozen again. We're not really frozen. You could stay frozen though. You're not going to win. Hey, Scott. Yeah. So what were we talking about? Mad Mike Hughes, flat earthing. Oh, I solved the water thing. Remember we had talked
Yes.
about what I don't
Yep.
have a water bottle here. Well, why did they say it's the water looks flat? Because water would be flat. Because water would be flat. Water's flat. Why? How could water curve? Because it's on a hill. You can't. Water doesn't curve.
Again, the ocean does curve.
No, the ocean's flat. I'm a flat oceaner.
That's right.
I'm a flat oceaner. I believe all oceans are flat. They have to be. How could it curve? Water stays flat.
If that was the case, then the planet would not actually be round or flat. It would be multipolyhedral.
Well, it is with the mountains and everything.
Yeah.
Mountains make it that way. But there's a new thing called earthing. So not flat earthing, just earthing.
Okay.
We do not get in touch with our Mother Earth anymore. So there is a whole movement out there called earthing.
Now speak for yourself. I'm part Native American.
Okay. But it's to add to your health. You take your shoes off and go walk on the ground.
Okay.
Connect back to the earth.
I do that during the summer all the time when I go out to my swimming pool.
So that's good. That's good. It's healthy for you. My kids did give me 2 things when I told you we were on TV and I forced them to watch my YouTube show.
Yes.
My son goes, "You've got to learn where the screen is. So when you make your hand gestures, they're on the screen." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So I'll leave that up so I can see where I'm at. Put the box in there. Ooh, that was good. I could be
are my hands in the screen?
I could be at it. No, your hands are nowhere near the screen right now. I don't know what your hands are doing, and I don't want to know. Though that derail. And the other thing they said was, I got to listen to you more.
Yes, but that's not necessarily true.
I know. That's what I told them to.
Yes, it's not that you have to listen to me. You just have to let other people listen to me.
Oh yeah, that too. So go ahead.
Well, except that we have a little itty bitty problem. The things that I like to talk about, you don't know anything about.
What? Name something. Go for it.
Orville.
Well, we'll talk about Orville then in a little bit. Let's finish up on
Okay.
Earthing, and then we're going to go to Orville.
Oh, that's right. We should talk about earthing. What do I know about earthing? What do I know about earthing? I told you that I like to walk barefoot in the grass.
Yeah.
Although not later in the summer. It's great in the spring when we've got a lot of rain and the grass is soft and the ground is soft. But once the ground gets hard, it's not very comfortable because we have Japanese beetles here. You know what Japanese beetles are?
Yeah.
They look like scarabs. Only
Right.
some, okay. They actually start out as a grub. Most people don't know this.
Okay,
They start
I didn't
as
know
a grub
that.
underground. Okay.
Okay.
They burrow out of the ground and they leave little tiny spikes where they came out of the ground, about this tall. And it turns hard in the spring, and then you're walking on it. It's
Really?
like walking on freaking nails.
Well, I've always been impressed with the people that do Naked and Afraid. I don't know if you've seen that TV show where they go out, they're survivalists. Say that on the screen. They're survivalists, and they walk out and just out in the wilderness, and like their feet don't get ripped up. But it's supposed to help you with stress relief, connecting to the
Okay.
earth, reduce pain, better sleep. It helps your complexion.
Okay. I need to debunk some of this real fast. First of all, let's just start with the last thing you just said.
Complexion?
You're supposed to wear SPF 5000 nowadays because you're standing outside in the sun, the UV rays are wrinkling your skin and giving you skin cancer. Okay, so that's a bad thing.
Yeah,
right
but
there.
you could do that, but your feet are touching the ground. And grounding improves facial and abdominal circulation.
Oh, I see. It's only the feet that have to touch the ground.
Yeah, just the feet. You don't have to be outside.
oh.
You're actually touching the ground. You're actually grounding yourself.
Okay, so basically, if you were to go outside and get like one of those blue kiddie pools and put it inside your house, then just bring a bunch of dirt and put it in there, would that count?
No, because it's got to be connected. There's something with connecting to the earth. They actually sell. Here's the weird part. I've seen this. Let me see if I can find one here. metal plates that you can run a rod outside and then a wire in to ground. Because you hear about that, getting grounded.
Yes.
Yeah, people say you got to get grounded. So let's see what this says. Yeah, it's a metal spike, and it's a long cord with a little connector on it. And I'm going to share the screens because I have it up over here,
We love do it.
and I'm going to have to remember to. I'm going to be doing a lot of editing. Okay, so you see that right there?
Okay.
There's a spike here,
I see that.
and there's a little ground plug to make sure your stuff's the right way. And you plug it on this mat, and then you can stand on that mat. How cool is that? It's called the universal mat.
Okay. And that grounds you.
Yeah.
So if you were outside and you're standing on that mat that's got the spike in the ground, you get hit by lightning, it should save your life.
Okay. Now there's a leap. I have no idea. I'm going to stop.
Well, you're
sharing
grounded.
that. Yeah, to the ground
Yes.
where the lightning hits. Have you
Yes.
seen? Have you seen what happens when they put a metal spike in sand and lightning hits the metal spike on the beach?
Turns into glass.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, actually.
It really
It's very
is.
cool. But yeah, so no, I don't think that's what it's supposed to do. But no,
Okay.
this earthing thing is pretty cool. I'm gonna start trying it. I've got what I call city feet. I can't even walk across carpet.
Well,
Ow, ow, ow.
first of all, where you live, the ground during the day is usually way too hot to walk on, no matter what kind of ground it is.
Not now.
Well,
Not
that's
now.
true. At this time of year, it might actually be comfortable, but you still don't have rain, so nothing's soft.
Right. We're coming up on a record of no rain in Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, we're on the podium. That's what the weatherman said. He said, "Yeah, we're on the weather." Yeah. So yeah, so earthing. So check it out. Let us know if you're healthier, your complexion gets better, your stress goes down. But now we can go into the Orville.
The Orville. Because
Awesome
we're not
show.
going to talk about the thing that makes me upset.
Oh, we're going to talk about that
Let's
next.
stick. No, let's
We're going
stick
to talk
with
about
the
that. We're
Orville.
going to talk about that next. I got to scoot back a little bit. Ooh, that was quick and blurry.
I must admit, I am enjoying this show tremendously.
It's great.
I was afraid I was going to find it too stupid because there are some scenes that are pretty stupid. And I have trouble with stupid.
Well, I'm bummed.
But I am so pleased that every episode makes a point.
Isn't it? Isn't it good?
It does.
But they stopped the dick joke. They stopped saying dick on the show.
They did.
I know. I was bummed. I thought they were going to make it through a whole season. And here's another thing that's ending. This show is when? When is Orville on? I don't know what day it's on. Well, whatever. The week that this show is on is the season finale for the Orville.
Yeah, but it's just a season finale.
Yeah, it's a season finale.
We're stuck with season finales for every show.
Right.
The only
It's not
only
gonna
thing
go.
that never seems to go on the finale is the freaking news.
And they can. They can. It's terrible.
It is.
Do you know that when we look for show subjects, or I search for show subjects, a majority of stuff I find is all bad news, and it's all the same thing. It's
Correct.
terrible. If you look at searches in the news out there, it's all the same thing, channel after channel after channel.
What's really scary is we're supposed to talk about what's happening in the world today.
What we've noticed is going on in the world today. And
Correct.
remember, we've talked about this. We only notice the good.
Right.
You want the bad? Go turn on TV. You can see all the
So
bad. You can see people
every
getting
once
shot.
in a while, like at this time of year, as you know, I'm busy frequently, but when I'm really busy, I cheat a little bit and I go online and I look for fun things in the news or goofy news stories.
Good luck. Well, the MARTA bus. That was about the.
Exactly. But the most recent thing I found was August. Nothing's funny anymore.
I know. No, it's all sad but true.
We're goofy.
We're very goofy. But yeah, so Orville's great. So if you get a chance to watch that, you can watch it on demand online, or on demand on your thing where you can.
Yes. Now
it, but-
this is definitely a PG-14 type show because there's a lot of innuendo. Well, I guess the little kids wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's over their head. That's where you can say
Right.
stuff. You say, I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you said it in front of a kid." I go, "If he knows what it is, you're a bad parent."
Right. But then, of course, if you watch The Simpsons, it's not. Yeah.
Oh yeah, nowhere near The Simpsons.
No.
Simpsons is worse. So no, it's great. It's great. I love the show. And segueing on that, I want to talk about. 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 I want to talk about This will make you happy. You like Quentin Tarantino, right?
Yes.
The king of 3-hour movies. The king of the movie so long that he had to make a part 1 and a part 2.
Well, it's not just that they're long. It's just that they blow everything up. It's cool.
You do know that Kill Bill was one movie. Kill Bill was filmed as one movie. Kill Bill was not originally filmed as a volume 1 and a volume 2. It was filmed as one movie, but he couldn't edit it down, so that's why there's a Kill Bill volume 1 and a Kill Bill volume 2. This wasn't planned. That wasn't planned. They says you cannot release a 6-hour movie. It wasn't 6 hours, but a 4-hour movie or whatever.
Yeah, but actually, I was going to say it's close to 5 because I think each one's almost 2.5.
Yeah, so that's it. But Quentin Tarantino is talking with J.J. Abrams, and he wants to write and direct a Star Trek movie.
Cool.
How about that?
I'm already thinking if this happens, we need to be the new intermission guys.
What's the intermission guys?
Remember we did this in a previous episode? Let's go out to the lobby,
right? Where we stop and let people know, right? Sure.
Right. If it's going to be a 5-hour movie.
So we'll watch the movie first.
Right.
And then we'll tell you when to go out and take your bathroom break because you're not going to miss anything. And we'll tell you what happens during that part. So we'll say, spoiler alert. And then we'll go, okay, all they did was talk for 15 minutes about something.
Exactly. So
that
this is a
could
great
work.
time to go to the lobby.
That'll work.
And bring us something, too, because we're going to be hungry by that point.
Cool. So, yeah. I guess that Quentin Tarantino has done some television stuff for both ER and CSI. I didn't know that.
I did not know that
either.
And
that's why I said this isn't a big stretch for him to do Star Trek. I mean, Star Trek will be a franchise. This will be the first time he's doing that and kind of making that switch. He goes, but I've been practicing. I've been practicing. That's his sales pitch to J.J. Abrams. I've been practicing, so let me do Star Wars.
There you go.
Or not Star Wars, Star Trek.
Star Trek, yeah.
Star Trek. I was reading it. There's Star Wars here. Argument as a tone of franchise like Marvel Star so overpowering, it would drown out, perhaps hamper for development filmmakers' individualistic voice. All right. So, yeah. But I think that Star Trek is just dark enough and violent enough that it would fit into Quentin Tarantino's style.
The newer ones, yes.
Even the older ones, where Kirk is on the island and he finds the parts to put the diamonds in and blows the Gorgon.
That's true.
Blows the Gorgon up. Jim, find the stuff to make the gunpowder, which he did do.
Yes.
So that was cool. But I have some bad news for you. Go ahead.
I was going to say I'll watch it if he does it.
I'll watch it. I think it'd be a good show. I think I keep diving out of screen here. I don't know if I've messed around with my camera, so we'll see what happens here. But your Christmas present, I don't think I'm going to be able to order it and get it.
Most of the things I want aren't illegal.
Yeah, but it's not available yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of things I want are not available, at least to me.
This is a 1 foot tall Steve Jobs figurine.
Ooh.
So it's a Steve Jobs doll.
What?
1 foot tall.
1 foot
12
tall.
inches. Your head. How big is your shoe? What size shoe do you wear?
11 and a half.
Okay, right here. Look. From your elbow to your wrist. That's going to be 12 inches. Well, almost for you.
I don't think so.
You got a ruler?
I have a ruler. Well, I'll be. Look at that.
Wow.
12 inches.
We're going to have that show. Things that are parts of your body. From here to here is your foot. From your wingspan, which you can't see if you stretch your arms out, most people are as tall as they are fingertip to fingertip. Yep.
Right. And that's for me 6 foot, so 72 inches.
Yep. There's all kinds of things like that on your body that's proportional.
I'm debunking the myth.
The nose?
Something like that. If you ever watched Roxanne with Steve Martin, it would make sense.
Oh, yeah, no.
You didn't watch that movie? Or you know what the joke was? Or
I know what the joke was.
Yeah. All right.
No. Gold member. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, but here's the weird part. It comes with 3 pairs of hands. one pair of open hands, and two pair of relaxed hands. Because that's what Steve Jobs was famous for. You know, Steve Jobs would stand like
That's right.
this.
He didn't do this. He did this. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
right.
right. That's right.
So they have a set of hands like that you can switch, and then there's the open hands that he has.
Right.
So you can change the hands
When
on
he's
the dog.
talking to people, he's like that, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So
See, somebody was thinking. I can appreciate that kind of stuff. Thanks for
Yeah.
thinking to me for that.
but it's not not going to be here.
Why not?
One retailer's taking pre-orders. It's only $193.
Okay. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I could have sworn that you were going to get me something that was under $10.
Well, that's what you're going to get because I couldn't get this.
Oh, bingo!
Yeah. And you're going to have to go get it yourself. And I'm going to have to owe you the $10.
Okay, that sounds like a deal.
Does that work for you?
Wait a minute. Why don't you take a picture of one and send it to me?
Picture
Through
of
the
one.
internet. Doesn't
Picture
cost you any.
of one what?
One of those dolls when they show up.
Oh.
Or a picture of the ad for the pre-sales of the doll.
There you go. I could do that. I could have put that up on the screen now. Oh, too bad I closed it. Want me to open it back up? Nah. Not worth it.
I am going to be.
You're going
I'll
to
wait,
be what?
wait to the very end of the show and make the comment.
Because it applies to the last thing we're going to talk about on the show?
Correct.
Got it. All right. So
As you know, I have a tendency to jump ahead on stuff that we're thinking about talking about because my
you
brain
have short
rambles
attention,
too much.
you have short
Yeah.
attention span like I do.
My
I'm gonna
brother was
zoom out one.
diagnosed
I
as
think I
being
keep.
hyperactive.
There we go. I'm zooming out one.
There you go.
Is that right? I don't know. I mess with my camera. I mess with my audio. I've got a new camera. I've got new audio coming. I've got new computer coming. I think that's the right setting. 'Cause I seem like I kept dropping off the screen.
Yeah, I wonder if I could do that too, but I think I'm okay on mine, right?
Oh, you're perfect. You're always good. I try to match us.
Why, thank you.
I think you do an awesome job at this. You do a much better job at this than I do. I'm over here messing with stuff that I shouldn't be messing with.
See, but it's always been that way. The reason we make such a good team is I can play off pretty much anything you come up with. So I just go with it.
Which works for me. So let's work off of this Volvo,
Okay.
the car company,
Right.
has announced something that everybody's doing now.
84-month payment?
84-month payments. No, a subscription. You have a subscription to Netflix. You have a
Right.
subscription to DirecTV. You have a subscription to Amazon.
Cable or whatever, yeah.
You have a subscription to cable.
Right.
You have a subscription to your phone, right?
I didn't get a subscription for a car.
Volvo did it. The plans
Really?
start at $600 a month.
Okay.
And insurance is included, baby. $600 insurance included.
Now, Volvos are not inexpensive automobiles.
No.
So $600, including insurance, that's probably not a bad deal, especially for some people where insurance is expensive.
I'm going to share. I'm going to share screens. It's just a picture, but I'm sharing screens. There's you. Get you off that screen.
See, and that's a
That's
nice
the
looking car.
That's a nice car.
Yeah.
Right there, baby. So back in September, they're going to offer subscriptions. It was at the Los Angeles Auto Show. You can see me reading here. $600 a month, 2-year contract. I'm going to stop
Okay.
sharing so I can read more. 2-year contract. Care by Volvo. Start up in 2018.
Wait a minute.
All
Care by
inclusive.
Volvo.
Care by Volvo. That's what the program is called.
Okay.
It's going to start in 2018. Okay? That monthly price is all inclusive except for taxes, registration fees, and gas. You got to pay for your own gas. But
Okay.
you get the all-wheel drive XC40, turbocharged, 4-cylinder engine, heated front seats, heated steering wheel, panoramic roof, 19-inch wheels, premium and vision packages that Volvo has.
Yeah, that's for the backups and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, awesome.
You get the features, the lane, stay in your lane,
Right.
whatever they call it, their version, collision avoidance, adaptive cruise control, all kinds of stuff, right? 24-hour customer service with roadside assistance, factory scheduled maintenance included, tire and wheel damage, provided you drive less than 15,000 miles a year.
Okay.
Windshield wiper replacement.
Cool.
And the insurance is $500 deductible and $250,000 bodily injury and $500,000 bodily injury cover per accident. That's pretty high insurance. That's good.
It
insurance.
is.
250 and 500, which you think they'd have to do because
I'm thinking that car's got to be close to $60K.
that's pretty cool, though, right?
Now, is there that mileage thing? Is that just for the tires, or is that the whole package? You can't go over 15,000 miles.
You know,
because then it's kind of like a lease. If you go over it costs you more money.
Yeah, I didn't read into that,
but still,
even if you go over it, and you got to pay for the tires, then.
Because I'm thinking that a lease on that vehicle has got to be close to $5.
Right? It's pretty cool. I think that's a good deal. You know, $600 a month car payment, but it includes everything.
Yeah.
I think that's a good deal. Well, insurance, and I think it's a good deal.
I don't disagree.
So we're rapidly approaching our overtime here. And we do want to mention, tonight, I want you to light that candle, Scott.
I shall do that.
Okay? Why?
Why? Because it is the first day of Hanukkah. Excuse me, first night of Hanukkah.
Perfect. Hanukkah starts. Hanukkah.
And, of course, your first candle is tonight.
Tonight, which is awesome. So, happy Hanukkah. Hope I'm saying it properly.
And don't forget to listen to the Adam Sandler song.
Hanukkah. Dreidel, 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 I made you out of clay. No, that's not the song. Oh.
No, but I Adam Sandler used to annoy me. And then I realized he was... Yes, because he's actually gotten to be quite an accomplished actor. He still does some stupid stuff, just like Steve Martin. I did not like a lot of the early Steve Martin stuff. I understood where he was going with it. It was just not my personal bag. I can see the skill and the talent.
Put that down in the notes for future shows.
Oh, okay, because we're out of time, aren't we?
Because we are running out of time. But I definitely want to delve into early Steve Martin, early, late Adam Sandler. Because, my wife and I were talking about Steve Martin and The Jerk, the great movie. So I do have some questions on that from the movie. So, yes, put that down in the notes. But with that, we want to thank you for watching.
Oh, wait. You got to talk about the other thing.
What other thing?
Oh, that's right. That comes afterwards. See, it's been a while since I actually listened to the end. I just go right into the end. And if you feel our show has not been a bad life decision.
Oh, then please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Is that what you were looking for?
Yes.
Over here and down there. Yeah, Scott Thomas.
Where my new video should also be coming out today.
Ooh, very excited about that. What's it about? It's
Santa.
Oh, nice. Good job. I like that.
Santa came to Delavan.
Yep. Well, he comes once a year. That's a joke from a previous episode. You'll have to watch it to find it. And and I have no idea where I'm going with that, but happy Hanukkah, and we'll see you at the next show.
Have a good one.
Baby crazy, and just it amaze me.